aka the hair trapper.
This your girl Autumn, aka Pinky.
This your girl Tasia, aka Fancy Way.
And this is JR the Barber. Mr. I Got You Fade.
You can catch the hair trappers and soul snatchers every Monday at 2:30 live. Jack.
You are now about to hear the Hair Trapper, and you are about to get your soul snatched
Soul snatch.
right here on Hair Trappers and Soul Snatchers.
Oh yeah? You ain't about that life. Hair trappers and soul snatchers.
What it do? What it
What's going on,
do?
y'all? What's going on? What's going on?
Monday came too quick, y'all don't think?
It's Monday again. Episode 5 already. Y'all believe that, man? Episode 5 already.
It's lit.
Y'all tuned in to the Hair Trappers and Soul Snatchers. Where we talk about two things essentially. We talk about the beauty and the cosmetology field as barbers and stylists, and we also talk about relationships. And that's what we talk about. We keep it there and we talk there, and that's what's going on. Hey, Autumn,
What up?
JR.
What's going on?
Man? We waiting on Taylor right now. She's doing better. She on light skinned people time. She got us waiting for her, like 80K, not white folks, light skinned folks. How was our weekend though, man?
My weekend was full. I mean, I spent time with my family. I'm big on family, so
That's good.
and we all just got together.
Easter hunt,
Easter egg hunt,
laugh and joke.
games,
That's good.
food. That's my favorite part, the food.
So what part do you play in the family? You got different people, different roles. Who are you?
I don't really play a role. I mean,
You might be the role, you don't even know.
I might be right. I might be
You
part of
play
a
the
role that I don't
you
know.
don't even know. The irritating sister, the bitchy auntie, you never know.
I'm the cool auntie, the
Okay.
irritating sister, but my sister irritates me too. So, yeah.
The one with the bad kid, is you that one?
No,
You're not the one with the bad kid.
no, my
Okay.
baby definitely
Because
listens.
if you don't know which role you are, most likely it's one of the roles that you don't want to be. JR, what's up, man? How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was extremely busy.
Extremely busy.
Man, like
Easter weekend for a barber, for a stylist, is one of the best things.
I worked all Easter. I
Yeah.
was just saying
Oh,
that.
you said you ain't get out the shop till when?
I left at like, and I'm ashamed to admit this. Like, it's not a good thing. It's
No
not.
life.
It's not a good thing. But I left at like 6.
PM?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
10 to 6.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man,
That's all day. I'm saying on the holiday. I'm saying on the holiday. That's all day. 10 to 6.
Yeah, that is.
That's it.
Mhm.
Man, that's grinding.
I usually do about 12 hours on a holiday.
12. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lately, I've been trying to get out the shop earlier, man. Honestly, I've been doing like 10 to 6.
That's what I.
Time to start enjoying my life, and then it gives you enough time to focus. And we're gonna talk about this today, but it gives you enough time to focus entrepreneurially other places. You want to start making a bag outside the shop and away from behind the barber chair, but still in your same brand. You know what I mean, if you will. But today we want to talk about, man. We're gonna talk about me versus me's, right? So we got different scenarios, different questions that we want to ask, and we motivating ourselves. It's like us looking in the mirror and telling ourselves what we want to be in months, what we want to do with our career, what we want to do with our brand. So Taylor just came in, we finna go in. And once you get back, we're gonna start our icebreaker, but that's what we want to talk about today. Encouraging ourselves to go harder in our brand, man. I've been listening to a lot of different things that motivate and encourage me as far as business. You know, you want to go from, you know, being at the shop, getting your shop, having a few shops, selling hair, you know, everything, man. How far do you really want to go in this industry? So that's what we're going to talk about today. How far do we want to go in this industry? So you and Billy went to the family house yesterday.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Yeah. My baby won the Easter egg hunt, but he did. That's because I helped him.
How he win?
He won. We ran. I mean, I made him run, and I made him pick it up. So he did his own. I just had the eyes for him. I was looking.
Right there, baby, right there. So you cheating,
I'm
baby.
like, come on, right here.
Is it cheating or motivating?
It's motivating.
Okay.
It's motivating.
I went to
I don't
the party.
cheat. I don't do that.
So how's your weekend, man?
It was busy, man. I was up in here. I was up in here.
The door.
I was locking people out. That's what I be doing. But I was quite busy.
Oh,
I might have to get up out of this sweater. It's a little hot.
gosh, that's what you do.
I'll have to.
Mhm.
Oh, I start sweating.
Yeah.
Change up.
Sorry,
What's up,
y'all.
I didn't get to take in the Isley Brothers versus
I was being nice, dropping people.
Earth, Wind & Fire.
Give her a round of applause.
We got her back. Changes
I'm
back with us. We are the full crew now. But yeah, we just talk about each other weekends, man. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great.
Ain't no
It
juice.
was great.
Ain't anybody got no juice for it?
What was you doing? She got it in her hand.
What's that? That ain't juice.
I ain't know y'all messing. I ain't know y'all messing.
I know.
Oh, you say juice.
Juice, not
I
juice.
forgot. JR don't drink.
Albert missed this.
You good?
I was-
It ain't your birthday no more.
I ain't played basketball in
Yeah.
years, and I caught myself going to
I
the park
missed it.
and playing some basketball,
Hurt his little body.
and I'm feeling it right
dang.
now. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh my God. If I advise you not to play basketball, act like you know what you're doing if you ain't done it in a while.
And you glad I was there because I should be talking about
Yeah,
you.
the young boys, I'm 34 years old. I'm out there playing with the young boys. I can't do shit with them, man. So today, though, we talk about me versus me. It's kind of like a reflection, looking in the mirror, encouraging ourselves when it comes to business, what we want to do when it comes to business. And even when it comes to relationships, like where do you want to see yourself in your business and in your personal relationship life? Where would you want to see yourself? So we got questions that's going to lead us into that. But we also want to talk about when it comes to stories, man, we want to be a little bit more story oriented, right? So we want to talk about Sucka's tax stories. And we want to talk about have you ever been used?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say this before I say this. When I say have you ever been used, please let's give these people some thought-provoking things, because like now you're not even thinking about you. The typical thing people get used for is what? Sex, money, okay.
Right.
But there's people that try to use you for things that's way outside of that. And you won't even believe you're being used because it's like, that's not even big. No one would ever try to use me for that. Yes. So, because mine is not typical. You know what I mean?
Mm.
People don't try to use, I mean, you know, some of us not going to let nobody use us for typical reasons.
Right.
You don't even give off that type of energy. Right. Like, I don't think nobody here can be used for money. I don't know. Tasia might get like light
Don't
skin
do her
women.
like
The
that.
light skinned women kind of easy. She make money in the shop, you know.
Oh man.
You know, I think she even said she ain't gotta pay boo for it once in a while. I think I heard her say that. It's like all her money is really like you ain't got no kids, right?
No.
Oh shit, I'm just giving her an alley hoop. Nobody's gonna come and try to use my girl. She rich. She astonished.
I really had a dude say that, like, damn, my baby rich. I never heard his ass no money though. He
I-
no
he
money.
don't get no money.
It's that type of shit. That's the shit that you say.
Yeah,
My
that
baby
was
rich.
they-
It should
they
be
gave
be
me
rich
like,
because you got
Be
some money
rich.
too.
Hey, you've been missing out on this
Nothing wrong with
icebreaker.
giving a dude no money though. I would just want
No, ain't nothing wrong with
No,
it. It ain't
but
nothing
he
wrong
gotta.
with it.
It's some things you gotta do in order to get
Right.
to
Oh, I
that
talk
point.
about that one of these.
Right.
You got to slide in here, man. All you guys that want to get money from a female, they say they will give you money, but there's some things you have to do. We can talk about that. But listen, you've been missing out on the icebreaker. You've been missing out on the icebreaker. You got to get in tune. So this is how we start off our thing, get our energy flowing. We're going to do our icebreaker, Tasia. You hear me?
I know.
Kick it up, pick it up. That's what we're going to do. I'll say it 2 times so you can get your idea in your mind. You know what I mean? I'll reiterate it, but this is how we're going to do it. We're going to start off real quick, just like this. Kick it up, pick it up. Name streets in Milwaukee.
Mm.
Kick it up, pick it up.
Okay.
Name streets in Milwaukee. Center Street.
Burla.
But like,
You got to drink, Taylor.
Yeah,
that
you
was
take
too
too
slow.
It was too slow. See, I needed her because I've been fucking up lately, man.
I need her. So you need her to be a failure so you can
No,
get successful? Is that what
I
you
need
said?
another person before we get to the
Have you
because
been
3 ain't.
used? Right.
I think I'm using you, Taylor. I think so as well.
All right.
I just need another
Hey,
person.
did you drink yet?
Yeah,
you
no, I
drink
didn't.
yet?
Yes.
We're waiting for you to drink.
She just sipped a little bit.
Kick it up, pick it up. Name clothing brands.
Oh,
Kick it up, pick it up. Name clothing brands. I'm gonna say it one more time.
okay,
Kick it up, pick it up. Name clothing brands from any era.
okay.
Fubu.
You
got for that.
I was trying to say Apple. I was just trying to say any
any fucking thing.
There's so many things to say.
I know. I was like, I was gonna say Apple, but I'm like,
That ain't
that's
no
iPhone, right?
They got the watch. You
Did you
got the watch.
I got the.
Did
Yeah, I
you
got
drink,
the-
young lady?
No,
Did you drink?
no,
Let's
okay.
drink. Let's get tipsy. Oh my goodness, I'm
It's
sweating.
hot.
Man. Oh yes, it is.
You was drinking last night?
I was not. Was I?
Yes,
Probably.
it's Easter.
Wow, you forgot that you was drinking last night?
Right.
I was drinking
Really?
and I left the drink in my refrigerator.
I had a drink
Drink it,
that I
but-
left in the refrigerator.
We
I
will
put it
do
in
it
the
one
freezer,
more
yeah,
time
it was
before we go in. Kick it up, pick it up.
Can I
Name
start it?
different colors.
Okay.
You got one? Do
Yeah.
your thing.
Okay, kick it up, pick it up. Name shoe brands.
Okay.
Kick it up, pick it up. Name shoe brands. Nike,
Jordan.
Message.
Reebok.
Oh!
That was good.
Shout out to
Y'all took FUBU?
But
Hey,
Oh my God.
That's probably what you walk
You didn't say no shoes.
All right.
Right.
Exactly.
We didn't say shoes, but people would actually wear it. Me versus me, man. Me versus me. We're gonna do self-reflections, and then we talk about sucker attack stories. I know all y'all got stories on those because I'm sure you guys have had sucker
What
attacks.
you trying to say?
I know y'all have. If I had sucker attack, I think y'all have.
What are you?
Y'all-
He
I-
said you was playing.
Somebody,
What
that's what I
happened?
said. But you only become a player by going through sucker attack mode.
No, but I feel like that's true though. I feel like that's
So you
true.
tell me you born a player?
You gotta learn
Some
from it.
people are.
Mm,
people
I don't know. For my definition of a player, I don't
But
think
can
you
a
be
player
born
have a
that.
sucker attack though?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's like a basketball.
I mean, that's
yeah.
just. I mean, just like your crown gets tilted a little bit, it don't
That's
fall
right.
off.
That's
Yeah.
right. If it don't fall off, that's
Yeah.
good. That was good.
Right. I can dig that.
So yeah, players have sucker attacks too, because I'm a player, and I just.
One of the things we haven't done, we will start incorporating now, is what's going on in your trap? Like, what's going on in your trap? You know what I mean? We say trap, we mean what's going on in your hustle, your business. What specials, what sales, what do you have, product line, whatever. Talk
So,
to us.
y'all know I was out for a minute. I couldn't work. I'm technically not even. The doctor haven't approved me to go back to work,
Mm.
but he ain't gonna stop me from getting my hair money.
Okay.
Trapper for real.
That's right.
Listen, so I didn't do my hair. The girl who worked across the booth for me did my hair because I really just wanted her to wash it and blow dry it. And she was like, "Can I just curl it? Can I do what I want to do?" I'm like,
Curl the hair.
"Oh, okay, go
Right,
do your
right,
thing."
right.
I recurled it like twice already, but because they don't last. But she taught me like some stuff. Like I was like, "God, I gotta do that. Like I gotta use that." Y'all want me to tell y'all what it is?
Yeah.
So she got this little steam thing,
Mhm.
and like after she, while she washing your hair, and when you sit with the conditioning, it just sit like the
Like a deep
steam,
condition.
like the steam just make you so relaxed. I fell asleep like 3 times.
Wow.
I didn't even notice how long I was sitting there because
Is it like a rolly?
no, it's the thing
Like a
that
Is
it's
it
like a
not-
thing.
Humidifier?
Understand?
Yeah, like
It's a
it's
humidifier
kind of
Right.
Okay,
yeah, but it's
okay.
not actually a humidifier.
Right.
Yeah, people use it for like facials.
It's a face steamer.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah, my girl
but
got
What's
it
my girl used one
works.
for the last
I
time?
ain't gonna lie, it made me feel like, oh shit.
I do it the ghetto way.
What's the
When I
good?
do my
Ghetto way?
when I do my facial,
What's the
I boil a pot of water.
You can do it.
That's
Put my face right in the water.
You can do that.
And let the water
Little
just
bun
spin.
spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way changes, it hurt. Yeah, we're gonna use that one.
And
Okay.
I learned how to twist dreads, girl.
That's good.
Because I was watching, while I was waiting on her,
Right.
finish
It
her
is
other.
easy, ain't it?
Yes.
It's simpler than
Oh
you
my
thought.
God.
Now you
Yes.
gotta
I
find
can't
So
wait.
you
another
just
way.
added that to your trap. You just
I'm
added.
definitely adding that.
So-
I'm
Can
gonna
we get
try
a-
it on my little cousin.
That's right.
Right. Can we get a hand down? Thank you.
Just added something to her trap. That's what we're talking about. So you now be doing dread retwist.
Dreads and retwist. I'm gonna try it. I gotta try it first.
So you
Definitely
gonna
I'm
somebody
a model first.
have you put them on?
Which
Like
one?
when people come in with short hair, added dread extensions.
No, I never did that. I'm just
So what you mean when you say dread and retwist? Because it's the same thing.
like starting them.
Starting.
Oh, okay,
that's
Show
not
me
bad.
how to
Okay.
start them.
Oh, you need-
Show me how to
You need a volunteer?
Right.
You need a volunteer?
You need a
I
model.
coach you through it.
Yeah,
For real?
for real.
She said
Okay.
for real.
I coach you through it.
For real? Well, I know the girl, she'll be there, but
Don't have it look like Lil Wayne though.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do you like that. And I'm not even gonna charge you because I really want to learn it.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
That's WB.
That's just how
Use me.
Talk about that.
Use me. Talk about baby.
That's my trap.
Yeah, right. JR, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. JR, what's going on with your trap right now, Doc?
I mean, everything's good. You know,
Any sales going on? Any promotions? You going out of town? So you got some.
I'm doing a thing with a girl who do dreads. We doing like a little tag team.
That's nice. The flyers for that was hot.
Yeah.
You got y'all in the boxing ring
with the flyer person.
Oh yeah.
That was cold.
Yeah.
So what's that connection? What is it? She does the dreads.
And I do the cut.
That's what it is.
And we give them a discount. You know what I'm saying? On both
I love it.
the dreads and the cut. So,
Yes, I love it.
yeah, just a way to get a bunch of new people in her chair and in my chair. I mean, even though both of us be busy and shit, but yeah.
So she doing it. Y'all doing it as of now, or are y'all doing it out of town?
As right now.
Okay.
And you got a flyer for you going out of town?
Yeah,
What's that about?
I made a flyer for the Arizona trip. You know, I'm just letting everybody know I will be in Arizona and I will be cutting hair.
Yeah,
And it's starting off at $100. $100 a head. Oh yeah, they gonna pay that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they gonna
I
pay
knew
that.
they gonna pay
Yeah,
that.
I had to get a flyer made this
He
time.
said, damn.
I see what's up. You charging $100 a
Can
head.
I cut too?
They don't pay it. They want to be crispy the day of the
Right.
event down there. How long is this event?
It's from the 16th to the 18th, so that's that weekend,
That's good.
Friday,
3
Saturday,
days.
and Sunday.
And you
And
bring
as
it
of
in.
right now, I got like about 5 people booked already.
So you got $500 already going on your way.
Exactly.
Basically,
Yeah.
There you
I got
go.
a question.
This nigga ain't playing in this track.
I got a question from an outsider. Don't do hair. I always said when I got paid and got rich, like I would like hire one of y'all motherfuckers just to be with me all the time.
Yeah,
Anybody
And I
like
would love to do
I
it.
would
anybody
to
have
do
a
it.
regular
Yeah.
clientele like
Well,
that?
I'm not-
I'm
Oh,
trying to.
right.
That's actually, you know what I'm saying, a goal of mine to be like
Yeah,
a
travel
celebrity.
I can see that with you because you said you don't even want to. You don't want to have a shop.
No,
You don't want the day-to-day operation. I'm an operations guy,
Okay.
so I wouldn't be with being a celebrity barber. I wouldn't be with that.
See, nigga, you
I
pay me
like being in the
500. You know what I'm saying? You fly me out.
Can't do
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm down.
The dude that used to do Steve Harvey here, he made so he was weird for years, and now he got his own. He into
Something like that.
operations.
Something
But
like
think
that.
about that, bro. Like his salon. I don't give a fuck how many salons he ever opened up. He will never have a problem getting solid barbers in there.
No,
So that's what's up.
So they would just pay up front, like, hey, here. And whenever they call you, it's like you on like retainer kind of thing, or you pay.
I think it all depends. I think it all depends too. You know, because there's some who so they do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's some who I guess get paid as they cut them.
Yeah, per cut.
I guess, yeah.
I think that's how it is because I heard this story. He said Steve Harvey said he was paying his guy per cut.
Okay, yeah.
$1,000
And he was paying him like
Yeah.
$1,000.
Oh my
And he was
God!
getting,
Yes.
dog said,
$1,500.
yeah.
That's like $100 today.
Basically, every
Right.
other day he was
Right.
getting a haircut. Every other day he said he was getting a haircut.
Oh my God!
So-
I wish I would
3,000 a
get
week just on one
somebody
person.
Right,
One
you know
person.
I would be.
Hold on, what's going on in your trap?
I don't really have anything too much going on. I do have my wigs coming,
Come on now.
Period.
It'd be a humble.
and my wigs will be free install. So when you buy the wig, you will get the free
That
install.
is very
That's
Yeah.
something I
Oh,
actually
shit.
wanted to do, like as far as with the wigs.
Install them?
No. Just
Make-
buy
Buy
and
them
sell them.
and
Buy
sell
them, sell
them.
them, yeah.
Mhm. So
Free
I
installation.
have that going on. But other than that, nothing really.
Where can they check out some of your previous wigs you've done?
I don't have any. I've had a few that I did majority of the testing phase, and it didn't make it past the testing phase, which is I usually just buy 3 or 4, and whoever buy them, I just keep checking in with them. How was the shedding? Was it balding? Was it tangly? You get what I'm saying? Like, was it too much to handle? Just different shit like that. But yeah, and I'll sell it to them for the price that I bought it for. I don't upcharge on it or whatever. I'm pretty much just looking for information, just
Right.
for you to tell me
Right.
if it was, you get what I'm saying, if it was valid or not. So
So that's the feel, the wigs.
the wigs
Colors.
is definitely coming. Clothes will definitely be coming soon. You'll see my fall dog clothing somewhere,
Fall dog.
everywhere. I'm gonna say that.
Period.
Yes.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's all coming in due time. I'm moving at my own pace, you know.
That's right.
And a pace that's convenient for me. That's not too overwhelming for me. So it's coming though. It's coming on.
And this sounds cliche, but patience is truly a virtue.
It's
It is a thing,
Oh
y'all.
my
It's a
God.
thing. You can't.
Patience is so
It's a
serious.
thing.
You gotta
What about you,
grow
Damo?
where you are.
Well, right now, I opened up my shop like a month ago, and I'm in a phase now. I'm looking for barbers and stylists. So any barbers and stylists, apprentice or licensed barbers, we're looking for them now. But I have 4 stylists that I'm looking at and 2 barbers I have room for. So about next week I'll be opening up. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's called the Hair Trapper Suite. You know what I mean? So out there, we on Lovers Lane, really nice, huge parking lot and everything like that. So we doing that. I got a mentor service.
Plaza, right?
Yeah. I got a mentor service program that I'm starting. I want to definitely be in touch with y'all about that. It's called Cut the Crap, and CRAP is an acronym, CRAP, constantly repeating adolescent practices. So it's a boys program. We teach my Tata how to cut hair, entrepreneurship program. I got a store in the side of the shop, so they're gonna be selling candy.
Give me a hand
Clean
clap
up
for
that
that.
shit. Yeah, man.
I need to actually take care of him. Just give you props.
I ain't want to give myself the prize.
That's
That's
really good.
my
Yeah.
passion. I appreciate it. That's my passion. Giving back to the youth like that. You know what I mean? You know, everybody want to be basketball players. They want to be in the sports.
Right.
I'm sure there's some kids that's artists, man. Like when I went to middle school to art and high school to arts. So I've always been into arts and shit. So, you know what I mean? And entrepreneurship. So it's kids that don't want to be into sports. They want to learn how to make money. As I was too.
Right.
So I want to give them that opportunity through the program.
That's what's up.
So that's what we're doing, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all ready for these questions, man?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for these questions?
Let's go.
We had an order of importance, right? But I'm gonna go right to this question right here. Have you ever been used? Have you ever been used? And I want to explain mine first, so that y'all can get a different perspective of idea of being used, right? So typical to be used for sex. Now that is one of the things I've been used for as well, right? And this is so crazy, bro. Females, it's new. JR is new. You can't brag about jaying a female out. You can't brag about knocking her back. You can't brag about cracking her like a taco, because guess what? They're going to beat you to the punch. They jaying us out now. They one night standing us now. They fucking us and leaving us now. Okay?
Oh
They is ridiculous. They horrible.
So have you ever been?
Oh my God, bro.
I think the audience want to know.
I told you, bro. When I had my bachelor's pad, that's what made me. That's what made me not. It's like it's over for that, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Definitely, female will jay you out. You know what's crazy about that? It don't feel good being jayed out by a female, bro. Because at the end of the day, it don't feel good.
And you know, it actually it don't. Like,
It don't feel good being.
Y'all was dating us out for years.
Y'all was jaying us out for years.
Now y'all know what the fuck it feel like.
We don't like that
Walking
shit.
up on that shit.
It's like, so you really just want me for this? Like that's all.
They'll
You
take it to the
There
extent.
you go.
Yeah.
don't do me like that. Look,
I gotta
yeah.
learn how to walk.
Don't do me like that.
I got
You
a
just sucker
story.
attack shit.
I got a story. Fuck the sucker attack. I got a
Don't
story.
do me like that. Don't jay me out and just leave me.
So listen, I jayed out a nigga for like.
I jayed out a nigga. Jason, what is wrong with you, bro? You don't even look like you say the shit you say, bro. Okay, what you say? You
I
did
jayed
what?
out for like 2 years. And this shit was
Jay you out for 2
How the
years.
fuck you let it go on for 2
He
years?
did.
He
Right.
loved me.
Yeah.
Anybody, I'm telling you.
She
This
a whole
is some
vibe.
dangerous shit over here.
So
I'm understanding.
Stop playing.
I don't know. He was.
2 years. That's
Yeah, he
a
couldn't stop. Every time I stopped talking to him, whenever I wanted to go back and talk to him, he was open. He's still open. He wrote me yesterday. Like,
He's
I
willing to
miss
get
you.
jayed out again, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't want to jam him because he crazy and I'm cool. It's a lot of them like that. I was like, I can't do it. She gonna be player, baby.
How you do it for 2 years?
Cause I was doing my thing. I was doing my thing. He wasn't the only nigga, but he was.
That's crazy, bro.
2 years? He knew.
He knew. He did find out about my actual boyfriend at the time.
Oh shit.
He found out.
They players now,
He bought me
bro.
some shoes and everything. He was like, really fucking.
It's a record number of these.
It's different now, man. You cannot stop bragging about sex with women. Stop bragging about knocking her down on the first night. All that shit means absolutely nothing. If you guys have not built something together, or if you're not building nothing together financially, is no longer a glow up. There's no longer something you can brag about if you're not making money.
You can brag about doing like us doing some shit that's building for us
That's
or some
right.
shit. Like you gonna brag about that, boo. It's only one nigga who can really brag about that.
Say that shit.
That's right. Another thing that I have been used for that is to me not that is abnormal. I mean, listen, I've had women that literally like done with me, okay, like probably not even infatuated with me anymore. Not like they're like just if they still want to have sex, but they don't want to deal with me. In their mind, it's like we're not going to the next level. I'm done with you, right?
Right.
But you know what they still keep me for?
What's that?
I've had two women told me this.
Yeah,
Right?
wisdom.
I swear to God, they want to use me for. They want to learn how not to care. So they stick with me to learn how not to care. It's like I want to learn your personality. I want to learn how to be that fucking nonchalant. I want to learn that. I want to learn how to be that unbothered. Because I see that it's transferable. It's like you're not just unbothered in relationships, motherfucker.
Right.
You unbothered in every fucking area of your life, and you fucking focus in on only the. And they stay with me just for that, bro. Get that fucking leave me. Fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. Yeah. So I've experienced that. Tasia, what have you been used for?
Nothing.
You've never been used for nothing.
Sex. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, I ain't being used for my money because I ain't giving
You
no
ain't
nigga
giving
no
no
money.
Exactly.
And I mean,
Did you feel like you were being used for sex, or was it a win-win situation?
honestly, I think it was just a win-win situation.
So are you being used if you feel like you're benefiting from the situation
Well,
as well?
because that prolonged for so many years too. You know what I'm saying? Until I got to a point where I was like, shit.
I don't want to be used for this anymore.
I'm gonna do me too, bitch. Period.
I'm not gonna just let you use me
Yeah,
and be
and I'm
faithful.
gonna
So you was being
use
used for sex and you was being faithful in the process? Is that what you saying?
Yeah.
He a cold nigga.
What the?
Shout out to that
Wait,
nigga.
no shout out. No
Thank
shout
you.
No,
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you why you don't
Shout
shout out.
out.
I'm gonna tell you. No,
I like
wait. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell y'all why not to shout out.
Why
Because
not?
that nigga, I was with him last night. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, okay.
And I still did. I did whatever I wanted to do. I did what I wanted to do, and I stepped out. And he just, there's a lot of shit behind that.
And he
That
stuck
shit-
behind you for doing whatever when
We
you were
stuck
doing.
behind each other behind our
Oh,
bullshit.
no,
A
that's
lot of
toxic.
shit.
See,
That's toxic.
That's
You
very
are.
toxic.
They both suckers.
Both suckers?
They both suckers. That's
Toxic.
That is both suckers.
Toxic at its finest right there.
That's toxic. That's toxicity.
Right. The toxic cycle.
JR.
I'm not just psycho.
Mr. Short Patience.
Cycle, not psycho.
Mr. Short Patience, what's up?
Have you ever been used? When it wasn't a
Only
win-win,
thing
you
that
kind
I
of knew it.
could, let me see. The only thing I could think about is I was used for food. Dates,
Damn, you gotta
No,
explain this.
seriously,
You have to explain
Like
this.
dates?
What happened?
Yeah,
Oh.
basically. For dates.
I can see that though, because women don't
Yeah.
go on dates no more like that.
And I say that because
No, we
you know,
think it's
it
just
was a-
making it too easy.
Wow.
No,
No.
I'm saying if we is talking, well, I thought that we was talking to, you know what I'm saying,
To
to
progress.
date,
Mhm.
take it to the next level.
Wow.
All the while, for her, I'm assuming it was just a date
I'd like to date.
because I turn around
Right.
and this bitch in a relationship.
What?
I'm like,
Horrible.
I was just,
She using you for dates.
yeah,
But you don't do dates.
I don't know. I don't know. I know she watching.
Wow. I
I know she watching.
know you that motherfucker.
Wanted some food. That's it.
Yeah,
Bro.
but after that,
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
nigga
I'm-
that didn't do dates. He probably was a
Oh,
drug
really?
dealer. And he probably was So no.
I know the cat. He actually cool. He cool. Like
Right.
I'm cool with the nigga. So
Wow.
it wasn't a dealer or nothing like that. I mean, I don't know.
Do he do dates?
I don't know.
Damn.
That's
But you know what's so crazy though? If you can hate more than one person or dislike more than one person, and I know I'm gonna say something that people, it's kind of controversial, but why you can't like or love more than one person?
But I
You
feel
can.
You can, 'cause I'm
You can, but it's like
Horrible thing.
if me and you is dating with the mind to take it further,
Exactly.
then it should just be
Yeah.
us. You know what I'm saying?
When is that established though? What is that? When is it
I mean,
established
it
that
should.
we're dating to go to the next level?
That should
There
be
has to be an establishment.
yeah, and that's
Right.
what I thought
Why did you think that? That's what I'm asking.
because because that's what we talked about.
Say no more. It was understanding.
It was an understanding.
But when we're going on dates,
so she wrong all the way around the board.
Right.
Because why the fuck is you talking to me about a relationship that
What?
you in one? Even if it wasn't,
Didn't tell me.
even if
Like,
it wasn't, you man, it's all no.
I seen it on
Your
Facebook.
level of restaurant taste was
It
above
was-
the other niggas.
Huh?
Your level of restaurant taste was above the other niggas.
it could have been that.
You was
You probably only want to go to the up top shit.
You was willing to let her order the top shit on the menu. That's what
You know that?
We did go to Elsa.
You saw the new
We
place.
did.
You saw the new
So
place.
after that, I found to never be dating.
her nigga used to doing McDonald's and shit.
Yeah.
She would have waffle fries.
But after that, I found to never again, to do dates unless I'm already in a relationship. If I ain't in a relationship, ain't no date.
That's no.
You hate that she fucked it up like that?
Yeah, she definitely fucked it up.
I like dates.
She
though.
did.
Women don't like dates nowadays.
No, it's some who do. It's some who do though. It's some who do. It's some who don't.
Sarah, give me an age group of
The age.
What give me the age group between women who don't like dates? Who did you
Oh,
think?
let me see. They
Age
under
group.
the age of.
I
I'm
love
gonna go up
dates.
to 25.
So-
The young ones, they don't. No, hell no.
So you're saying 25
Take
and
them to the
up?
club is a date for them.
God damn.
Take them out. I'm telling
Ride around with them, let them see you with your guys,
No.
and catch some plays on their head.
you. They want to ride around,
Sit in the car.
smoke weed.
That's what they want to do.
Seriously.
No, maybe
You got a nice car?
I've never been that girl. I
You
swear
never
to
been that?
God,
That's
I've never.
Because you probably was in the shop. You was in the
For
shop.
them,
No,
that's dating for them.
No,
That's dating
even
for them.
as
So you never had a drug dealer boyfriend?
I've
asking about.
I've had a drug dealer boyfriend.
And you
but I
all
don't
ride
know-
around and
no,
smoke?
Yes, but that's not what the fuck I wanted to do.
No, it's
Drop me off. I'm gonna drive in the car with you.
So you
and
ain't
drop
catching
me
it.
off. Drop me off.
You ain't catching
Did you cross his pop with him? Yes or no?
Yes. Get the fuck off. Okay, look. When he said, I'm finna come get you.
Yeah.
I'm finna come get you. We're gonna do something today.
Get you
Okay,
done with
I
that.
get dressed. I get cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the car. I'm huffing and puffing. Mad as a bitch.
But
We
no,
done
look
stopped at
though,
two.
but
At
it's
this
some
point,
females who like
drop me
that.
off.
They
Drop
like
me
that.
off.
So you do say drop me off though. You do say
Yeah.
drop me
Yeah.
off.
It's
Drop
some
me off.
females who like that though.
Drop
Like,
Let me out right here.
I don't even think I would like a female that likes that. It's like, what is it about this that you like? I can't take you serious. You're a setup
It's
artist.
definitely a red flag.
Setup artist. You trying to see how much money I
Yeah,
You like
yeah.
to see how much money I
That's
make
what
a day.
that's what it would make me feel like. Like you just trying to do
That's
something.
it's like last episode. It's a test.
Drop me off.
It's a test.
It's a test. I'm gonna ride around with her.
See, my dad,
Put up with it.
he raised me so different. He used to make me ride around with him. I used to be like, take me home. But no, he used to be like, here, count this.
So when you
plenty money.
so
in
that's
my
something you're
bag.
into then.
That is who?
It would have to be something you're into
Go
then.
ahead, no. It was something I never wanted to do.
But you're used to it now, so
That's why he did it.
Can't
I
even
asked
impress you
him.
with that.
He told me
Can't
exactly why.
impress you with
He said, I do this.
Wow.
I asked him, I was young, I was like 12. I'm like, why do you have me doing this? Why do I have to do it? He said, because I don't want you to grow up and get impressed by a young nigga that's doing what I'm doing, and then he wants you to ride
That's
around with
good
him.
game.
And I'm
That's
like,
good
yeah, you know.
That's
So,
good game.
so for a long time, I'm like, I don't even want to drug dealer. Like, I don't want that because I always have. Even growing up, I feel like I had to watch over my shoulder, and you know, we had to live like that. I didn't like that. So I mean, I just started, opening my horizons a little bit. Like, okay, fuck it, we grown. You live that life, but don't bring that shit here.
I don't think it's more so the drug dealer. It's just a guy who has a freedom. He has more freedom in his life. Like, you know what I mean? He just has freedom.
Too
You know
much.
what I mean? You have
Yes.
freedom.
It's
Autumn,
What up?
what have someone ever tried to use you for?
I've been used for my. I've had friends use me for my hair services.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
They
how
knew
it is.
that
That's
I
good.
did hair
That's good. And they want it for free. Don't
Or
do that,
discount
y'all.
it.
Don't do that, y'all.
or
That's so
discount
fucked
it, yeah, and only want to be my friend for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I catch on to shit like that. Bitch, you're not gonna hit me up every time, and we talking, and all of a sudden you kind of ease your way into getting your hair done.
Let me keep you my hair friend.
That's
Keep
bogus.
you my
Or
hair
they say some
friend.
shit like, dang, I need my hair done. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair.
Thinking you gonna offer your services.
Bitch, I'm gonna call you back.
Uh,
Goodbye.
real friends pay. I can say this, my
They
guys.
support.
I swear to God, my
You
guys
pay. I'm
my
paying
full
that
service.
and more just because
And
I
I'm
fucked
saying-
with you
And
and
I'm
I'm proud of you.
That's just
And
the
it's-
genuine
Right.
person because the girl who did my hair, she only about to charge me $30. I said, what do you charge your clients? She
Right.
said 65.
Then I'm gonna pay
Exactly.
$65.
And that's what you
Okay.
said. You said
Yeah.
that. That's it. That's good.
There you
Because
go.
we both paying Bruce friend. We got bills, you got a
Yeah.
baby, and you got a baby. I'm paying you what you weigh.
Right.
That's what I
I'm
do.
paying what you pay. I'm paying you
That-
what you pay.
With me, I'm
What
not
you
a believer in. I don't believe in making your money speak for you. I'm not like that. But I do believe, like, look, I'm in a business where we get it's service, right? We
Right.
get paid for our service. So like bartenders, they love me. If I go to the club, I pay my way. That's what I believe. In.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm not the type of guy that like, man, I'm him. I'm woo woo.
You don't gotta
Get
do
the
that.
fuck out of here, bro. How much is it? $10, bro? Give them up for 15. Come on now. You got people that I got guys who have a pocket full of money and argue about a motherfucker charging them $20 to get into the club. Bro, can you get that man $20 and let's go?
Right.
I'm not gonna argue about that, bro.
I ain't gonna kick it with you no more.
I don't.
Right.
It's petty. You too petty.
Mhm.
Yeah, you major on the minor shit. I don't
I've
do
had.
this.
I'm not gonna speak on that one because
Yeah.
it would share too much information. That yeah, but I've definitely had people who a friend who used me for my hair services, and then I had a guy who wanted to use my companionship and was even offering to pay me to be my friend.
That's like this. That's like
You said
prostitution a little bit, isn't it?
No,
If you wanna
he was
pay you-
trying to pay me to be my bitch. I accepted the offer, of course.
To be his girlfriend?
No, a
His
friend.
friend.
Like,
Yes, I would be
Like
your friend. I would talk
friends.
call you every day at 7 in the morning when ain't nobody else.
Right.
home.
He wants
Hey,
sex.
baby,
though. Why y'all being naive? He wants
Eventually,
sex.
yes,
No,
eventually.
He
no,
wants
no,
sex.
no, no.
What y'all being so naive
Eventually,
about?
he did.
When it gets to that point, I
It
don't.
got to go, 'cause that's not what we talking
So
about.
then, what are you guys being? You guys gonna be
If you
manipulative.
don't let me talk.
I am very
I'm
manipulative.
not manipulative. I'm not manipulative.
I can be.
I don't
I ain't
know how
gonna
to
lie.
be.
I
Pretty
don't-
Woman. So almost like Pretty Woman.
I'm a
I
pretty
don't know how to be
woman. Walk
manipulative.
it
I
down.
can't even think like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't even put my mind to think.
If you know
She
that he
in
gonna
the
want
now.
sex,
She in the now
He's
because
in the
you've done
now.
it. You've done it.
you know
Whether
he
you know
wants
it or
sex.
No, I knew eventually he was gonna want it.
So you said I'm gonna play along. I'm right. I'm gonna play along with you.
So you really
No,
used him.
You did do
I
something.
really didn't.
That's
Not
good.
really.
That's
No,
good. That's
no,
good.
for
That's
real.
Not really.
That's
but,
good.
I really didn't.
You did.
No,
You always.
it wasn't like we got into.
Listen.
Hold on, it wasn't
Okay,
like
go
we got into some shit, and then he was like, "Well, this is all I want from you," and then money came into the aspect, and then this came. Like, it wasn't like we took sex. It was an agreement. It was like.
Hold on,
It
wait.
was like, I take care of your bills and
This
I
is
get your
This
hair
is why I
done and all
say-
types of shit.
This is why I say
I
you.
know,
be
man.
my
You want
friend.
some ass after
But
that.
this is why I say
Hey,
you
we're
use.
good. We gotta understand. Write that shit down. and
But
keep
this
the
is why I
fuck
say that you use him.
No, he can't do that.
Because in the back of your mind, though, you knew
Nah.
eventually
He
he's gonna want sex.
He gonna
It
want
wasn't that I knew.
You
I had
knew.
a feeling.
What's the difference?
I ain't know shit.
I ain't gonna stop me.
When we first talked, he never said anything to me about sex. Ever said nothing.
That was the game.
Well, then you lost, motherfucker. You lost at your own game.
So you won.
Your manipulation strategy is to play
$3
ignorant.
grand deep, you lost.
Against you.
Your manipulation game is to play ignorant.
I'm not manipulating.
No, I'm not saying you
No,
wrong. I'm
I'm
not saying
going
you wrong.
I
along
want
with
you
what
to
we're
say
talking
that.
about.
I want you to say
I'm
what
not
Tasia
saying
said.
you wrong though. You
I
ain't
want you to be
wrong.
honest with like Tasia when she said it. Say yeah, hey yeah, I manipulate. Because right now you're not saying that.
Because I don't manipulate nobody.
I don't see it as manipulation, but he definitely had that intention from the beginning.
Facts.
Yeah, when it came out, it was time to go because that's
Oh yeah, facts.
He rolled his eyes.
Especially.
How long it
You
last?
cold. You
It lasted for about 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks. He spent about $3 grand. Oh,
Woo.
How many bills you get?
Woo.
get your business.
Yeah.
I just called him every day. I mean, talk to him. How you doing? Shit.
Ooh, he
What
got
you eat
a brother
today?
or a friend.
Shit.
So you ask what he eat, you wouldn't offer them to eat.
She's like a friend.
I was a friend.
No,
Wait, hold on. But friends
He's
is
an
offer. Like, okay, you said these
That's
friends.
what a friend would do.
Okay, no, I've offered multiple times. I'll say something like, I'm finna go to lunch or I'm finna go do this. Do you
Right.
wanna, you get what I'm saying? Do you wanna tag along or blase, blase? He'll post a status and he going through some shit. I call him like, what's up, friend? Like, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, I was
So
asking
you was
for
being a
a
friend.
real friend.
Okay.
Because that's what I thought it was.
asking.
But I'm thinking in my mind the whole time. I was thinking in my mind, if this nigga asked me for sex, I'm finna go because that's not what the fuck we talked about.
So was it
That's not what you
Did you
initially
get that
came
memo?
to me with.
So was it aggressive motherfucker or was it kind of like?
No, it was kind of, no, he
Like
just kind of
slid it
eased
in,
it into
yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
like, it was like,
How you say
it was like,
He started
I
flirting.
posted a picture
He
one
started
day.
flirting. He
No,
posted a
it was
picture.
never a flirt.
Okay.
Posted a
I
sexual
posted a picture. No, I don't post sexual pictures. I don't even post full body pictures on Facebook because it's
Not
called
of you.
Facebook.
It could have been an emoji.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't none of that because it's called Facebook. So face. Anywho, yeah. So I don't think you finna go on my page looking at full body. No,
She
none
got
of
a swimsuit on, folks.
that. Right. But I posted a picture or something, and I think I said I was like I'm in love with myself or something like that, or I'm in love with her. I said something like that, and he inboxed me right away and was like, damn friend, you so cute. And I eat the fuck out your pussy.
And I was
like,
he went right in. That wasn't no
Oh,
slide. He went right
well,
in.
it kind of like he just kind of tossed it in there. And I was like, whoa.
I was like, well, that's not what we talked about.
So how did you handle that? Like, was
It was time to go.
Did you tell him it's over? Or did you just
First, I mean, the cues kept coming, the hints kept coming. So
You
eventually,
left the message seen.
at first I was like, we didn't talk about that.
Right.
Even if we ain't got to do the money part, I still,
Be
still be your
cool,
friend.
yeah.
Yeah, all times because I ain't like that. But he every time we talked, he was talking about either eating me out, digging me down,
Damn.
something. It was just something.
He couldn't help it anymore.
And you know how people send messages
He
and
can
they send it like they'll send something and then send something again and send
Yeah.
something again. Like you just have like it'll be something like that. Like he'll say something and it'd be so sweet and so and then he'll be like, and I eat
So
the fuck out
question.
your
Damn.
Oh my God, you did that.
Right.
Because
I wish I could pull it.
I've gotten relationships like this, like in this whole like we friends all of a sudden, and I never just came right out and said no shit like that. But over time, would have been something that he could have been working on. And I would have been like actually got to
No, because I wasn't
attracted.
initially attracted to him. Initially when he
There was nothing that could have
too much
drew. There
information.
was nothing that could have drew that.
No, because like I said, looks is everything, and that's the first thing that everybody look at. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's the first thing that you look at. You're not gonna go talk to a nigga with that's not your type and think that you get what I'm saying?
He treat you well.
Right? No, fuck
I
that.
did. He was ugly. No. He
No,
was so sweet.
It was sweet,
And he bought me whatever I wanted.
I don't need no sweet
Listen to your
nigga.
voice.
I said yes,
He
man.
did. He did clothes, shoes, food. He paid bills. When I did live with him, I didn't pay bills. I did nothing. I used to be like, "You
You
sure?"
don't think too sweet is too?
Reality kicked in. He started hitting me and
Oh,
abusing me
well, damn.
verbally,
Did
mentally,
he?
physically.
So this
every
ugly
way.
nigga was trying to abuse you physically,
Man, I got the
verbally?
fuck up out of there. Boy, you got me
Your
fucked
ass.
up. Bye. Yes, it was bad.
But yeah, no, I never.
My mama didn't believe me until I just told her
I
like,
don't fucking know.
I was.
But yeah, I never saw it going nowhere. So I just cut it off. I was just like, we done. That's it.
That's messed up.
So
No, it's not.
No, not for you. This is messed
Well,
up that he did that.
Yeah, like you could have went a different way about
I
it.
ain't
He
said
could have asked
nothing.
me on a
No
date.
friendship.
I ain't said nothing you did wrong, other than just
I
when
don't
he
care.
went
He
on
thought
with
it
it.
was something that I did.
It wasn't completely wrong. It was more so like I had an agreement, and that's how it ended up. But Doug was wrong
Yeah.
going right after the
Right.
right in.
Kill.
2 weeks in, he looked at his watch and was like,
He was like, it's time.
time today.
I've been nice
Another
long
one
enough. I done buttered her up. Let me go in.
I'm broke now. Let
Look,
me.
so it's gonna lead
You know what I'm
into-
saying?
This is going to lead into the next question. And when JR come in, he can hop right on. So I told you, Fonz, I was under this master barber who taught me a lot. I was under there for 2 years in a Brown Deer neighborhood, you know what I mean? Not a lot of walk-in traffic, but after that I went to the hood and there was a lot going on, a lot of business started picking up for me. But one of the things that when I came over there, I had the barber cape on, all the other barbers didn't. I had the fucking headlight on, I had the gloves on, I had the yays on, I looked like a cool barber. And every time somebody came into this new shop, they're like, I want dude to come out here. They didn't even see me come out here. So my question into that is, how important is image when it comes to our craft? When it comes to
Very.
how important is it? Why is it important? And do you have even a story like that? I was able to acknowledge that it was really important by being in an environment. Autumn.
I think it's just very important. I mean, I don't have no story or nothing to tell. I think my image is important all around. I've always thought that whether I was in the fucking hair stuff or not, whether I was in, doing makeup or not, I always think my appearance and the way I carry myself has always been important. So, but yeah, when it comes to this, you could gain or you could lose clients with the way you carry yourself, and and that's
And
just that.
the The better you look.
I'm not gonna say the better you look, but I mean, if I walked into a salon and there was like 4 stylists and 3 of them look put together, and I'm not gonna go to the one that's not put together. I mean, you're a stylist, you can't get yourself together, like, you know what I'm saying? And it takes 2 seconds. And I'm not saying you gotta be at work dog the fuck up.
Exactly.
I'm just saying you gotta, be presentable.
And it will help if you was dog the fuck
It will,
up.
because it definitely helps when I'm dog the fuck up.
It does, right.
I disagree.
You disagree.
You disagree.
What
So you
part?
think you should look like a grinder.
Because
A struggling stylist.
only reason I say this is because a lot of times, especially with me, I am a hustler all the way around. So I work a job. I'm a get up and go person. So I might have been at the library studying for a quiz. I might have been at work all night.
Right.
My thing, as long as I feel like this, I don't have time for myself. I put all my time and my everything into my clients. So my hair wouldn't be like this. My hair 9 times out of 10 is in a ponytail, and I got on sweatpants and a t-shirt and my Crocs at work. At the hair, or it's kind of, and only reason why sometimes I kind of just stop getting real dialed up to go to the shop was because like when I go in, like the women's side, the door is locked, so I have to go through the barber side. So now I just got all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? The barbers are family, but the clients now it's just like I'm drawing attention. Now these niggas coming over here that they normally don't come over here, but they come over here and speak to my auntie like, hey, Aunt Teresa. Whole time they only came over there because they seen the pretty girl.
Girl, you better use it as your motherfucking.
I've had my fun with some of the clients. I had fun with some of the clients, but I'm at a point now where I'm like, shit, I'm here to get this money, get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, and that can make you money. These niggas, you wanted my number?
You like me?
You gonna sit in? You trying to get your hair done? Oh,
I'm not having my fun. I mean, 5 years in the game, I feel like I had my fun doing that.
I used to
work so long.
It's about business though, not fun.
Yeah, no, business. I was getting money still. It didn't matter. It just now I was just like, I ain't got time for myself no more. I rather just.
If you were doing this full time.
Oh, I got time to get up and do something in my hair.
You just don't want to.
I just don't.
I can dig that.
I think the partial.
If I have my hair done like a wig,
the partial dial up, like
it's partial. It'd be partial.
You look like you might have a little lipstick on, you might pull your hair back just a little bit, but you still cute, kind of thing. Not just toe down, but you're not all dolled up.
See, it don't take much for me.
But you know the reason why though, because we look good with or without makeup,
exactly.
So it's okay whether because. Don't really matter, but I just make sure my hair is done.
We want to know how you will look when we first wake up with you in the morning. We do want to know that.
My mama said that.
We do want to know that. But yeah, I'm big on attraction. I am big on the way you present yourself, the way the way you dress is the way you are dressed. So yeah, of course. But it's more like not being fitted. It's more so looking like a barber. I just want that image. Like
I look like a stylist when I'm doing.
Exactly.
A lot of times they be like,
look like
you got so much hair. I'm like, that's why it ain't done. Cause look at my client here. You know what I'm saying? Like this was me doing my own.
That's why people leave.
That's what I'm saying.
I get up and go. That's how I go.
That's the best thing.
And I don't have to worry about my face because I got natural beauty. So
you see, if you got on a wig, then I probably
the wig allows you to get up and go. That's my thing.
Yeah.
If not, I got a hat on with my bun in the back.
Period.
Then I call it a day.
I know you said the wigs.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking with Tasia. When it comes to this industry, right, there's so many things we can do. Right? You can write an ebook on how to do curls or how to do flat irons.
I was in the hospital telling the neurologist. Well, no, she was a physical therapist. I was telling her how to curl her hair.
Right.
Like this just never stopped.
And she was really listening.
She was really
listening. So you could have made an ebook out of that and sold it, whatever. So the question is, what other type of business endeavors have you thought about that you want to do inside this business? What else?
I want to do makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I do my makeup. I didn't do it all the way like I did yesterday. But I could do this in like two minutes. Like my eyebrows, boom, real quick. Do my eyelashes on real quick. Do my lips real quick. Put a little foundation on real quick. I was moving so fast. I'm like, oh, I'm cute.
I can do this. This is what I can do.
I can really take my time, and I want to take a class. So I'm elevating.
That's golf. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm.
And beauticians.
I want to learn how to cut. Fuck that.
You've been on that
I thought
too.
about that
I want to
too.
learn how to
You've been on
cut.
that.
I'm
You've
trying
been
to.
on
I hate to sound like this, but when I got dread clients and they be like, "Oh, ask one of the barbers to line me up," I'm like, "Oh,
You want that little
like, I be like, "Oh," but I don't want to be like, I ain't selfish, so I be like, okay, and when my clients do it, I try to switch it between everybody. I don't just pick my favorite one, or I try to be even, but I just be like. I'll be like, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. I can line. I do lining real good, but the taper and the
That's probably
the fade.
to him. That's easy.
Don't
He was
pass me
about to
around.
say that.
It's another barbers.
Don't pass me around. No. Everybody that works in.
Oh,
I think so.
Okay.
Everybody that works in, everybody that worked in the shop the shop that I'm working in now, everybody's valid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody, when they ask me, they never like, or can somebody cut me? They like, which one of these motherfuckers in here is the coldest, or who in here would you vouch for? And I feel like everybody.
I've never been in a barber like that. I've never been in a barber shop like that.
Yeah.
I think the closest thing I've been to like that was like sales back in the day.
Mm.
But that was a long time ago. So I don't know how it's gonna go down anymore. There's always one barber in there that's dope, and everybody else is like
mediocre.
Yeah, I'll say that when I was there, we used to be in the same salon, and I told her the same thing. Like it's very rare to go to a place where all the barbers
Everybody's
are
good. Yeah.
That's very rare.
And that's what I tell my clients. It's and they look back at me like.
Yeah, that's because they're not used to hearing that.
And I'm
everybody go crazy.
Everybody's
like,
good.
Everybody's on their feet the majority of the time. It's like, and then if somebody not on their feet, you happy for him. It's not like you feel sorry for him. You happy for him.
Like,
and then you gotta rest. Right, that's it. It ain't like you like that.
Rest
Fucked up.
So this is my experience has been the real good ones and a bunch of trash ones, or the real good one and all right ones, or then they all good and they ain't never there.
Available. That's how it is.
That's a good one to put there. And that's what I'm preventing within my shop. Like my shop, you can't even have a job. I don't want nobody to have a job. I want you to literally be here for it's a trap. You know what I mean? It's called the Trapper's Suite. We are trappers. I need you here to work, man. We gonna work.
God bless that. Hey.
We working, man. And then the focus is to get that community. So I don't want nobody in that community to come in and be like, I only got 2 barbers, just myself. I'm booked already. I don't want nobody to come in like, damn, you had the barbers in here?
Right.
I don't want that, bro. I want everybody to take care of. Sucker attack stories.
Oh God.
Sucker attack stories. I will start mine first because I know you 2 ladies.
I had a few. I've had one.
Oh, you
I
had
have one that I can
Good.
think of, but
I wish my boy that I was here. But I had 2 sucker attack stories, right? One is the first introduction of my playerhood, is what I call it. Is what turned me into a player. I had a female that told me I was too nice, and it just from there.
Now you mean as a motherfucker.
No, I wouldn't say mean.
You can't be too nice either.
You cannot. I
don't want no too nice.
I am an asshole.
Please be.
And it works for me like a motherfucker, and it has ever since then.
Be nonchalant too, a little bit.
Just
a little bit, not too much. Like, boy, I will fucking slap you.
Yeah. I think I'm too much.
Get the fuck out.
Hey, but
that's my favorite line. Get the fuck out.
So I swear to God, this is such attack I had. I didn't even think I would have it. I never experienced this type of suck attack, right? Like, so the first one was a normal thing. You know what I mean? You in love, motherfucker leave you. You want an explanation, right? Mm-hmm. So desiring an explanation can be the definition of a sucker attack. You want an explanation. You are having a sucker attack, period. Mm-hmm. Right?
You're going to explain to me why you're feeling this way.
No. That's sucker attack. So, but this one, I never thought I would have a sucker attack in this fucking way. Tell you, bro. I never thought. So anyway, and I hate to say this because motherfucker will be able to know. I swear to God, I went over this story in my mind. I'm like, can I say this story without saying it was one of my baby mamas? And like, I can't go through it with saying because it's like, damn, why would you do that then? The only reason why I did, okay, anyway, so we got a baby together, and this is, I don't know, some women, a lot of women can only really have sex with one guy, right? So I guess sometimes I meet those type of women, okay? So while she's having sex with me, she wouldn't have sex with nobody else, and we had a baby together. So it's like, I didn't have the keys to the house, but it's like I got an agreement where I can come over whenever I want. So but I was not invited this day, Tommy. You hear me?
It wasn't your day. It wasn't your motherfucking day.
You ain't shit. Why you catch on that quick? It wasn't my day. I can come over when I want to, bro. I can come over when I want to. My baby's in a motherfucking house, but it wasn't my day.
Yeah.
So I come over unannounced, uninvited, on some sucker shit. I got it like this shit. And I pulled up. Now, I pulled up, and usually when we say pull up, it's to be a nice car. When you hear the word I pulled up, you know what I mean? You think some fat, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, I pulled up some, you know what I mean? Some definitely not all the way together, you know what I mean? Struggling barber at the time and shit. And she walking outside looking good as a motherfucker, Tommy. She just got her ass done and shit, you know what I mean? Like about 6 months ago, you know what I mean? She just got her ass done. But she feeling her motherfucking self, you hear me? But she come out, she walking outside, and she come outside, this nigga a baller too, you hear me? This nigga got the slingshot. He got the three-wheeler, you know what I mean? He outside, music loud as a motherfucker. He on 23s on the slingshot, Tommy. He looking like money. You hear me? I just got off of work.
Oh my God.
He look like he ain't gotta work. What I make every week, he making a half an hour. Listen, this is what, okay, that was a sudden attack, but this is what, no, it really wasn't. That was an event. She seen me and still got in a motherfucking slingshot. Ooh. Right? So she seen me and still went on her motherfucking date. And this is what I'm doing. I'm knowing I'm finna get a text or call on some, my bad, I know you coming over, or, because we weren't in a relationship, so she had no right to explain shit, right? But I just know it. I see the shit. I'm like, I pull off. I see her hop in and shit. I pull off, sad as shit. I'm expecting a text. I'm expecting a call. I know I'm finna get it. This bitch got me fucked all the way.
You look at your phone.
I went the whole way here, Tommy. I'm like, let me say something for the volume up. Something is wrong. This motherfucker got me on do not disturb.
You said, did I block her number by accident?
I wasn't blocked. Let me see if I blocked it. You called it?
Oh my God.
I swear to God I called. I swear to God I called, right? I called, she didn't answer. Yes, I called, she didn't answer. Why she was with the nigga? I said the music mic too loud. He did have a loud. He did have a loud speaker.
The wind blowing.
So it's about 12:01. I'm in bed. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about it. But I've never been interested in a woman because she wanted to be with somebody else. Like that usually turned me off, right? But it was something about this situation that made me like, damn, no, I'm not gonna lose my
I ain't losing my bitch for that.
I'm not gonna lose my bitch. I never thought like that in my fucking life. So I text her, like, damn, why the fuck you ain't call me back? And I'm like, woo, I like, bitch, you see me. Why the fuck you ain't say shit to me? You know what I mean? She said, because I didn't want you doing what you're doing right now. I wanted to enjoy my date. I didn't want your energy. I said, bitch, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Long story short, I called her second time that night, but I did get my bitch back.
But did you?
I like how she did that. I like how she did that for her.
So was you okay? This is a psychoanalysis right now. Did you really feel like you lost your girl, or did you really feel like you just lost?
Both.
Because when you lost, that's like
Why would you feel like you lost your bitch? What did you do? If y'all was good, even though y'all wasn't in a relationship, if you knew like. That's my bitch. That's my baby mama.
That's just not a good sign.
I didn't expect her to ever move on. Like, that no bullshit. I didn't think she would move on. Like,
yeah.
And then, women so sneaky and so cold, my nigga. She didn't leave no evidence of her fucking off. I didn't see this nigga nowhere in the pictures. And I just pulled up on some normal shit. And this nigga outside the motherfucking three-wheeler, shining. You're blinging. Gonna take my bitch on a date. She come out thick as a motherfucker too. You fucking ass bitch.
She walking in slow motion.
But she didn't that's the problem. Like these girls get their ass and shit there, and they forget about the motherfucker that
went with them to get their ass to.
You didn't even have to go with them, but don't forget about who you was really fucking with before you really got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't get the shit, I'm sticking with who I'm fucking with.
But you might fuck with a baller. They get it for a baller though. A lot of them get it for ballers.
I don't want no baller. What can you possibly? What you gonna do? My money back? You gonna give me my money back? Come on.
But wait. Y'all talking like she was wrong? Was she wrong?
She wasn't.
No, I'm not saying she was wrong. Okay. I'm just saying.
But you know my co-host, these is my motherfuckers, so y'all supposed to think she ain't shit. And I appreciate y'all.
I ain't say she wasn't shit. I'm just saying, it's women out here like that for real.
Actually go on a date.
I never felt that way though. I promise you. I never felt like I want, you know what I mean? I want my bitch from this nigga. This nigga got me fucked up.
It made you step your game.
It made me step my game up.
It did. That's a real ass story. I felt it all the way through to the end. For real. My heart was hurting.
So, Tasia, Sucka attack story. Have you ever had one?
Yeah, I had a sucker attack. It's really.
She toxic, so I don't know if her sucker attacks count.
We
It
finna
do
see.
count.
We finna see.
It counts
She is
because
toxic as fuck.
it was a sucker attack because we was like me and my ex was going through some stuff, and I was calling his phone and he didn't answer. So I went over his house and
Hold on, you went shit, damn.
I didn't see his car. He wasn't answering. I didn't see his car. He was a lame, so he really didn't do much. So I'm like, what the fuck is he at? What could he possibly be?
You ain't got shit to do.
And I'm right.
Right.
He didn't tell me he had to work today, so I
You
went
get in
over.
the streets, nigga.
So I went over his house and I got away to slide the door, like the window open. So it was real cold outside too. So I slid it open. I knew how to do it because it was broken.
Hold on. You went to the. Let me get on the fucking microphone. There's a lot of questions I got that Audrey's not asking.
Right.
I don't know why. I'm confused. How did you get to the house?
I drove my car over there. What you mean?
Uninvited.
Yeah, because he wasn't
Sucker
answering
attack.
the phone.
Part one. Okay.
You was worried about his well-being.
You were worried
I
about
wasn't worried about
He had
it.
you
I
fucked
was
up.
wondering where the fuck he was at and why he wasn't answering the phone.
Okay.
And so I went over there and I slid the door, the little window open, and I started ripping the little long blinds down. And yeah, it was just real cold in his house, and the blinds was broke. And
Was he
got
there?
working. Nope.
He was not there.
Why,
He was at work.
but what if he a lame? Like, why did you jump right
If
to
you did all that, though, if he lame, why you did all that?
Yeah.
Well,
Pride.
I
He
just
snatched her soul. That's what
He
it
snatched her
was.
He
soul.
got snatched.
That lame snatched it. Just because you're a lame don't mean you can't snatch
Well,
souls
he snatched
now.
my soul. I'll say that.
Also, why did you, if he a lame, why did you jump all the way to the point that he might be doing some fuck up shit?
Because we was really into it. And he used to do little shit. He used to do little shit, little sneaky shit. That I don't know about still to this day, but I don't want to know.
So he went over there.
Exactly what she
Yeah, you fucked up.
She said, I told
And
the
then I had a
blind.
couple of
She
sucker
said she told the
attacks.
blind.
I had a couple of suckers.
It was the same nigga though. Like he used to get under my skin though. Like that was.
What was that though? Was it that he had you fucked up? Was you? Let me ask you this, because I think I've been through this too. Was it that I normally wouldn't even fucking like you?
Yeah, that
I wouldn't
shit.
even be into you.
That
But now that I am, you got the audacity.
to be
That's what
fucking
it
playing with me.
That's what it
Bitch,
is.
you got me
That's
fucked
what it
up.
is.
It was more for you have me fucked up thing.
That's what it is.
That's what it was. And then like he would get into it with me and shit. Like and then because he thought he bought all this shit. What fuck these gifts? I broke glass, Gucci glasses. Take these red bottles back. And fuck this fur vest. I cut that shit up. I'm not crazy, but yeah, I don't fuck around. I don't care.
It's always the one that's crazy that say I'm not crazy.
Mhm.
I'm not crazy.
But I blew his ass up.
I bust his tire. I did all kind of shit. I never did that to
Broke
nobody
his
else.
lines.
I did a lot of shit.
He ripped his lines up.
And he had no blinds. He had a towel up for a whole like 2-3 months. He had to call his landlord like, "Can you please fix my blinds?" I was a problem.
Player Pinky G. What about your sucker attack?
I haven't had too many, and y'all, my memory is fucking horrible. Because,
So you ain't had
hold
nothing.
on, my memory is fucking horrible because I
And
really
we
just
told
don't
you
be
to go
fucking about a
last.
lot of shit.
I really
So,
don't fuck about a lot of shit.
uh,
Mental funeral, as you say.
there you go,
Mental-
mental funeral.
You're rolling.
My last sucker attack, and I want to talk about this last one because it fucking blew me, dog. I realized I was having a sucker attack in that moment. Like, in the moment, the minute I got the fuck off the couch, it was like I knew, like, okay. I'm not going to share too much details because y'all going to know exactly what I'm talking about. The viewers might know exactly
God
what
damn.
I'm talking about. But I was out, and I am one of those ladies who can't fuck on multiple people. I just cannot do it. I did cheat in my last relationship, but it was because I wasn't fucking him. So
Shout out to the ladies that can only take one at a time, I guess.
because I don't need all y'all in my face. I don't got time for that. Anywho, we had an understanding. We had a deep understanding that things were not, I don't know how to say it.
What?
Things weren't. We didn't. There was no title.
Okay.
There was no title.
Okay,
There was
so
no-
y'all got a relationship.
We had
with no title.
you do you, I do me. When we get together, we gonna get frisky. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
Say that again. So you do you, I do me.
So when we get together,
We get frisky.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. See,
You
you're gonna be my nigga.
that Megan
You're not
line.
doing that.
Nobody know. I fuck with him on the low. We never show it together.
But
But
you
when I'm
take
ready
it
to
to
go.
the-
Yeah, that's
That must be pretty interesting. Anyway, go ahead.
Anywho, so we had an understanding.
You gotta go into that.
I have never felt no type of way with no other female that he's brought around or that I've seen him with. I don't care if it was like out to eat or work or whatever. Driving in the car, I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck.
Right.
But this one time.
One time. It's always that one time, man.
This bitch was bad too. This ass fat.
What?
Waist snatched.
You fucking stupid.
Titty shitting nice. No wrong. They was shitting nice. Her nipples was in the right spot, so I knew they was real. I was like, oh, this motherfucker. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, and I'm not no hating ass bitch. I'm like, oh, she bad.
Right.
I want to know who the fuck she came with.
This nigga.
Well, damn.
Shoot the nigga.
It kind of, like,
Hey, shout out to the nigga.
Shout out to that
He got your bitch. Looking at your bitch.
nigga. No, you fucking crazy.
So I was thinking in my head, like, because part of me is like, damn, I want parts. Part of me is like, bitch, we gotta understand it. So my whole, y'all, I'm telling y'all. So the nigga tried to leave. Tried to fucking leave.
He see you?
See me.
So hold on.
Was in the same area, same spot. I even said
He was trying to be a
I done
friend.
talked to the bitch. I'm friends with you. How you doing? Right?
Oh my god.
You done said something to
I
the
talk to
bro.
everybody when I'm drunk.
You're bad.
So it's just me just going, I'm doing my rounds. Hey, how you doing? Da, 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 whatever. So I said, I'm like, you real cute, And she had a little, whatever. Okay, wait. So, anywho, so I'm like, okay. So the nigga seen me and tried to leave. Bitch, I got off that couch. So I said, excuse me. I walked past everybody, even her. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
Let me talk to you outside. But in that moment, I was like, bitch, you having a second attack.
You knew it.
Go back in the bar.
That's what
Go in the bar. I don't even know where the fuck we was at. I was literally like, go. Just go. So I was like, we got to talk. And I don't even know what was said. I wanted a fucking explanation. I don't know what was said, but it was like I said, okay, and walked back in the house, and my night was literally over at that point. Like I was just thinking about it the whole time. Like,
So he left with.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were just mad because she was bad. You really wasn't that mad.
But I know I wasn't
bad.
upset that she was bad because, like I said, I can't share too many details. But it wasn't the fact that she was bad. It was the fact that motherfucker acting like I wasn't fucking there. Like it was just like a complete. I was like,
Talk to the damn.
because I was like,
She felt that shit. That's
what I'm saying. I'm like, you know, you get kicked in the stomach and it knock your wind out. I was literally like,
Because you got a dig out there that feel kind of bad, but it's like so some sort of attacks is not supposed to be explained.
I think I had such an attack like that before too.
Hey,
It wasn't
that
like
same
that.
feeling you had as I had for him.
Because
That's
it was
what
like
I'm
this nigga I used to fuck with. Like he was my actual boyfriend. And we went through a lot of shit. But I seen him up in the club and shit. I'm like, I'm partying with my friends and shit. I seen him, but I wasn't, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just let him have his way and shit.
Right.
It wasn't nothing there deep, I didn't even know he had no bitch.
you know what I'm saying?
No, we were just fucking with each other like we was young. So when I'm like, he was getting ready to leave, and I'm like, I'm trying to. Yeah, it wasn't anything like that. So I'm like, what up? He's walking like. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this bitch.
He ain't see you. That's
right. You gotta
fellas, keep doing that, fellas. You gotta keep that going.
I grabbed that bitch so hard while his arm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Man.
He like, what's up? He like, what's up?
It's not
like,
love.
You know what? I'm like,
It's the acknowledgement.
Would you say just go ahead?
Just go on ahead.
He was doing too much.
No, he wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't tripping because once you basically
Right,
show me like,
right.
fuck you.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, bye
There
then.
you go.
But the Sucka attack came in again that you need an explanation because
I didn't need an
if he showed you it was already fuck you by not acknowledging you, why go to him and say, "Hey, my nigga, look at me, I'm
Like,
right
what up?
here."
No, it was like, what up? I was just speaking, and then it was like,
It was like, "Oh,
She's
Sucka
in
attack
denial.
denial. That's good."
no, I don't
Sucka
feel like it was
attack
that bad to me. Like,
A lot of you
I
niggas be having
just
Sucka
Okay.
attack
me or
denial too.
acknowledge me. Like, what up, though? Just
I
speak.
remember
It's-
another
it's-
one.
I remember another
It's a
one.
respect thing. I ain't finna just like.
You know what though? Can I say this though, Tasia? I promise you.
But I can't. But I'm not gonna. You know that he was with his bitch. So like once I really got, you know, when I thought about it, and I realized like, oh, he was with his bitch. So I didn't know he had a bitch. I
That's
would have
why
been
he
like,
was
oh,
doing that.
yeah. So I wasn't tripping. I'm like, okay, that explains it, and I'm cool. You know.
Sucker's attacks
One
are
day.
often birthed by someone saying it's about respect.
Yeah.
It was a respect
It's a
thing.
respect
Like,
thing.
they're just
But
saying-
no, look what I said
It's a
though.
respect
Sucker,
thing.
no. Sometimes you're saying that, but you're really having a fucking sucker attack.
There you go.
Oh, and you're trying
I
to
didn't
cover
even
it
like
up. You're trying to cover it up with it ain't about that. I just want respect. Like
Oh
listen,
my
if you don't
god.
have a fucking
Fuck
title, I don't have to
Fuck
respect
you.
how you feel.
Right.
If you're just my friend, if you're just my fuck buddy, if we're just having sex, we
It
just
wasn't
jam
a
each other
fuck
out.
buddy
It's
thing.
okay.
We just
But
jam
it's
each other
okay
out.
to say, hey, how you doing?
I don't have to. We just jam each other out. I don't have to say that.
Okay, we passed that. We ain't
We didn't check each other out. It was
Hey,
my
my
voice.
God.
my respect is not introducing you to somebody I'm with.
You don't have to introduce.
Just-
I'm not
That
telling
was
you.
what we do.
No, good, Tommy.
Tommy.
I don't give a fuck who the fuck you with. It has nothing to do with no. Listen, it has nothing to do with introducing. When you walk into listen, when you walk into a spot, if you walk into a spot and you spoke to everybody, that one person either gonna feel some type of way or gonna get up and leave because you ain't speak. You get what I'm saying? They just gonna be like, well, damn. You get what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with introducing.
It's difficult
You don't
for
have
us to introduce you to
Listen, you
somebody.
don't have to introduce me
You
to
know?
nobody. Hey, how you doing?
Right.
If the bitch asks you about me, you better make up a motherfucking story.
The head of Keisha.
She know I know it. You
That's
don't
crazy
even
ass
say that.
Keith.
Right.
That's
You
my
ain't gotta
sis.
say
That's
that.
my crazy ass sis. Let's go.
This other sucker attack though. Let me
What happened?
the nigga wasn't answering his phone.
You want to answer?
Okay, no. It wasn't even the fact that he wasn't answering his phone. Okay, so I was with this dude.
It's crazy.
We was together for only like 6 months, which I really don't count it because anything under 6 months, you don't get
It don't count.
No, it don't count for me. So I was with this dude and I knew he was fucking off because he was just that type of person. Like he loved sex and I loved it too, but it was like, damn, like give me some resting time. You get what I'm saying?
Oh my
But
God.
it was like so one day he got up and he was like, I'm finna go take my mama car to go drop my mom off at work and I'll be back. So I'm like, okay, you'll be back. Okay. Usually I go back to sleep in the morning. I go back to sleep, but this time some told me to stay up. Some said, bitch, you better keep your eyes open. So I'm up. I'm up like Chuck. Okay. Previous to this, I already didn't trust the motherfucker. Okay, I already had feelings, so I synced his phone to my iPad. So every message that he got,
You did
Man.
what? Hold on. What did you do?
Oh my God. It's time to go.
What the fuck?
listen, and this is this, y'all.
Oh my God.
You sent his phone.
I set, in your settings where it
Messages,
says
people
my
go to my
messages
iPad.
go to the number and to the email address. I added my shit in there, my email address. So when he was away, every text message that he got, every phone call that he got came
Fellas,
to my
listen.
iPad.
Fellas, listen. Listen to this shit, fellas.
Period. What?
You snapped.
Stop playing with me.
Get rid of
So-
my iPhone, son.
So I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. But I didn't see nothing up until that day. Okay, so I promise y'all, I was literally finna take my information out because I'm thinking, damn, bitch, you taking shit too far.
Right.
And you ain't seen nothing, so it's all
You
good.
knew you
Right.
had to say the time. I'm like,
So-
I'm being a sucker right now.
I'm being a sucker. I'm gonna
Right.
just leave. So he did. His mother's job was only 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. Okay.
That's 40.
You should be back an hour. I'm giving you an hour. Okay. 2 hours passed. I'm on the porch smoking a black like it's a.
You got me fucked.
I'm like, the messages y'all said, baby.
Oh my God.
Oh, he started off with baby.
Damn.
When you on your way, bring some milk.
Damn.
Oh my God, y'all! When I say I pulled up to his mama house, I pulled up to the beach house. I'm sitting outside waiting. I'm like, the lights is
You should have brought
on.
some milk.
Bring
Like,
some
that was some players.
Bring some milk.
Now you should have brought some milk.
I should have brought some
Like, yeah,
milk.
bitch.
I should have brought some milk. Here go your milk, bitch. But I knew I was having a sucker attack. I knew I was having a sucker attack in the moment that I even set my shit up to his phone.
Right.
But Yo, I sat outside his house.
Y'all, I ain't never been.
I went to his people's house. Yo, he tried so hard to. When I left, he was all of a sudden there, and he was like, "I've been here."
I got receipts. I got receipts.
I was like, "Nah, you ain't been here. I'll be here." He tried to go upstairs and sleep in his little extra spare. I've been here, but the car been parked down the street. Down the street. It's the weekend. First of all, you can park on both sides of the street. So down the street, when you can only park on one side, I get why you have to park your car down the street. Girl, like I said, I showed up to houses. I pulled up to all his people's house. I'm leaned back in my car, just waiting, pulling up to everybody's house. That you fucking know.
He's not so
because that dick was bomb.
That dick was bomb.
Why you don't leaving him alone? What was it? What's that vine? Cause bitch, dick too bomb.
Shout out to all the guys that's making women catch sucker attacks. It's only for women.
They ain't happening no more though.
It's because you got the bomb.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Diggity. We all gotta go. It's that time. Till next time, we'll see y'all again, man.
Bye, y'all.
And Malaysia, Carter Farber.
I'm on my way here.
It's your girl Autumn, aka Pinky.
Girl, aka Pinky. Bye, Taylor. I'm glad you came back because we were missing you, bitch.
I'm glad I came back too. I was missing you.
Oh my God.
I know I'm hot to my thighs, sweating. Who passed your test? I don't know. Just say test pass. Number 1.
See y'all later.
Good evening.
Be safe, Taylor.
Y'all too. Y'all be safe.
I don't know. They might want me to stand up on this line. I don't know.